Te Māori tū, te Māori tapu, te Māori te whiwhia, te Māori te rawea. Te Māori nō whea, te Māori nō runa, nō rani, nō nuku tū. Tēnei te Māori ka whakapiki, tēnei te Māori ka whakakake.
My uncle, he saw how keen I was, and so did another couple of kaumātua. They actually said to me, if there's any wakas to be built in the north here, you build it.
Tau mai te Māori hauni e, hui e I tāiki e.
Towards the end of 1984, got a message, a phone call from an old fella called John Rongihau from Tūhoe. And he said to me that there was this young Hawaiian bloke that was coming up to see me. So that was my first introduction to Nainua. He started talking about the intentions was to do this voyage of rediscovery. And I got interested straight away, really. So James, said that he hoped one day we'd build a canoe and go back to Hawaii, where the Hawaiians lived from. In 1989, that's when Sir James died. And I went to his tangi, and that was when I really made up my mind I was going to build canoes. That's when I built my first waka, Mātātua Pui. Wasn't too long after that, I had completed my first waka, and then I started thinking about building a voyage canoe. And the reason why we do these voyages is to actually proving how good our ancestors were, really. I made it my business to actually go in and prove it ourselves. Some of the people that come and watch me working, they see the chainsaws and what have you, and they say, oh, you're cheating. And I remind them that in the days of our ancestors, they used the best that they had. And I'm not cheating because I'm using the best that I've got. And it's the end result that counts. Yeah. What you got to do when you're preparing for a voyage is to make sure where your destination is. So you have a course line that you draw and work to. When we're preparing for a journey, I make sure that everything that could happen out there, we actually go through it. I visualize what we have to go through, calm or rough. It's the same with the business. Sound leadership. Know the direction you're going. Once you get those two in line, you're pretty well on course. That voyage is from A to B, and no matter what happens in between there, it's not completed till you get to B. The first thing is to get the chart out, to check the best way out for that voyage, whether to take a straight line or not. We check the distance from A to B. If it's 2,200 miles, we work on an average speed of 4 knots. Average of 4 knots, which is 96 miles a day. So if it's 2,200 miles, it's going to take us 22 days to get there. From that, we work out how much water we need to carry and how much food we need to carry. Once you've got that, well, the rest is actually practicing to keep on that course line to get you to your destination. The main thing of a voyage is to have everybody all one. Everybody's got the same thoughts running through them, as far as your destination goes, and everybody's got their job to do. It's just through working together and training together Doing our training and stuff, we have wānangas at the same time, say wānanga back here, and then that's when our kaumātua queer comes along, and they were the ones that really gave me the strength to actually go through this kaupapa. I can remember on a maiden voyage to Rarotonga, one of our favourite kaumātua, local kaumātua, Simon Snowden. You know, as we were getting close to the voyage, he used to often say, "Oh, I wish I was a little bit fitter. I'll be on that canoe with you fellas. I am not frightened of the ocean," and our tupuna came from there anyhow, and this and that. And you hear talk like that, boy, it must help you. It bloody helps me anyhow. It's teamwork. The crew. The better the team you have, the easier everything is. And that's why we train our crew to be efficient. And the captain is number 2, really. The navigator is number 1. One of the things we have to make sure when we're sailing is that every man on board pulls his weight, because if he doesn't, it's going to be that much more for the other crew members. And if you've got a crew like that, you haven't got very much worry. We've had some of the crew that's all right when they can see land, but the minute you're outside of land there, you can see the difference in them. And especially these long voyages, boy, you got to make sure that everybody's okay, The thing is to build up confidence in, like a whānau, eh? It's how you treat the crew, really. What you got to do is keep talking, and one of the good things that actually brings the crew back to normal is like a dolphin. Some dolphins turn up, or a whale turns up, or even the albatross. Oh, look at the dolphins. That's good luck, Just lifts the crew, eh? And those things like that, they do lift the crew. You catch a few fellas out sometimes, they think they're bloody well on the right track, but they're not. It's easy enough to be going the wrong way too. Now the sun will give you your latitude, and your daily miles will give you your distance from home, or your distance to your destination there. Most of the time you have your trade winds. So that's actually the reason why we changed our course line to come home, because the trade winds are there. And boy, oh boy, when I got to Rapa Nui, it was a great arrival there. I just was so proud. All I can remember saying, "Well, boys, you fellas have made history." And boy, it was so beautiful. They had the big arrival, all the canoes there the day before us. We couldn't make it for that day, but we got in the day after, and they had that same big hui the next day only for us. I'm pretty weak when at moments like this. It's a beautiful feeling.